Hello, today we are going to analyze the common collector amplifier by PSpice program. My analysis is in the two area of time and frequency. As you know, common collector amplifier has a voltage gain 1 or less than 1 and the has a high current gain. Here you see the circuit. Here Vs has 2 millivolts. VCC has 15 volts, R1 and R2 1.66 and R2 2.1, RE 50, RL 15, C1 capacitor 1 microfarad and C2 100 microfarad. Okay, we're going to the schematic part of program. In the schematic, I click on get new part, then I type V scene and place it, and VDC place, and by Control R I rotate it. I type R as my resistor place. First, actually, I click on Control R to rotate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I Control R rotate it. 5. I type C and I select two capacitors, first capacitor and second, B C107. It's a NPN transistor, place, and GND earth, place, in desired actually numbers. I enter GND earth. Okay, I click on zoom fit. Now I place my elements R1, R2. First voltage source for bias resistors, and for collector I use this voltage source, which we can use one voltage source for each one for all of them. But here I used two voltage source, RE here, and the earth, I connect the earth to my elements. Okay, now I connect my elements to each other. Okay, Control W again. I continue my wiring, DG and the earth. Okay, now I set the amounts for voltage source of Vs. I assign DC 0, AC 2 millivolts, save attribute, VO double F or V offset 0, amplitude, V amplitude 2 milli, save attribute, and frequency 2 kilohertz, save attribute. Okay. For RS I change its name to RS here. I turn it to RS. I change this amount to, it's actually 0.1. The C1 capacitor is 1 microfarad. R1 and R2 resistors, R1 resistor 1 0.1, R2 2.1. I change the R30 to RE. Okay, and I change its amount to 50 ohm. I change R5 to RL. Okay, I change its amount to 50 ohm. For C2, I change its amount to 100. I click on Control W. I connect this part too. I forgot to connect this part. For VCC, I type 15, and for this one 15. Now I go to the settings. I go to setup analysis or analysis stop transient, and here print step 0 final time 20 milliseconds. I don't write anything on no print delay, and step setting 0.001 milli. The output wave should to be actually a straight wave. I go to AC sweep. Here AC sweep type is indicate the 0.1000 and the start frequency from 0.001 and end frequency 1 gigahertz. Okay, close. I actually set two props, but first actually I double left click on this wire and change it and set the name as out, and here label this part as in. Then I click my props here, and here I want to see the voltage gain. I go to the simulate. Before that it errors, so I forgot actually to save my program. I save it and c.c save common collector. The circuit start analyzing it. Okay, so we're going to transient first. As you can see, the input voltage is displaying by green, has a domain in 2 millivolts, and the domain of output voltage is like this, which it's a lower domain, and it's actually the common collector amplifier has a 1 voltage gain or lower than 1. I click on zoom area and zoom this part to see the output voltage. Actually it's 0.95 actually millivolts. Domain that it's very low. And I want to see the gain of current in common collector. I've selected the VI, so the voltage and current can be seen in the circuit. So here I inactivate V and I remove the props, but the point is that I set the current prop. As you can see, we have one error because I should set on in a suitable part. I zoom on this part As you can see, the connection point of wire to voltage source is here, which the blue line connected to the green line, which the blue line represents the voltage source. So whenever you wanted to use probe to the green part, it shows error. So you should connect the current probe to the point of element, to the point of a voltage source, which is that part. I zoom on this part and actually I see the current probe here. So I want to analyze the actually circuit once more. I click on transient. So the amount of V1 is like this. The RL current is the green line, which this amount has amplified. I zoom this part too. I want to see the waves. Actually, the peak of signal can be seen like this, which its amount is 9.5. I click on zoom again and zoom this part. The amount of output current, the output current amount is like this. The output current amount is about 18 ampere, which shows the common collector amplifier has amplified the current. Now I want to see the AC sweep analysis too. I go to the plot. So at first I delete this currents. I go to the plot, AC. Now the x-axis is based on frequency. I go to the add trace and inactivate analog current power. Activate analog, excuse me. I click on V out. Okay. As you can see, the response frequency of common collector is like this, which the cutoff frequency and high off frequency can be seen too. Also, I click on toggle cursor, move on the of its different part. I set this part, and then I can see its amount on x-axis and y-axis. Okay, in this episode, we try to common collector amplifier analysis. Okay, that's all for today. We'll hope to have you next episodes too. Bye bye.